Who are data engineers? I call them the brain box behind any reporting solution. Before any reporting is done, the data analyst will need to use their reporting tool to connect to a data source. But in reality, data exists in more than one source. Let's look at a fictitious e-commerce business. This business has got multiple shops, which is physical stores in different countries. Let's look at stores in UK, Canada, and the US. It could be that they also have multiple channels through which they carry out transactions. One of the channel could be web, another one could be over telephone. Then we could also have a sales channel through mail and a couple of other channels. You see that we have looked at different locations, we looked at different channels. They will also be selling in different currencies. So in GBP, Canadian dollars, and also US dollars. Now, the challenge is you cannot create more reports of all of these various sources, various channels, and various currencies. There has to be some form of transformation that should be done or standardization that should be done on that data so that it's easy to report on. This is where the data engineers come in. So what data engineers do is they connect to the various sources. They then pull the data from those sources in today's world we use a data lake. So we use a data lake because data lake can store data in different formats, structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. We'll go into the different forms of data in a different video. But the data engineers pull in all of this data from various sources, various channels into the data lake. And when it's in the data lake, they do some form of validation to ensure that only valid data is feeding through towards the reporting. And they do some form of transformation or standardization. That standardization could be ensuring that all currencies are converted to the accepted global currency that the business uses. If the accepted currency is GBP for reporting purpose, then all transaction values will be converted into GBP. So that will be the responsibility of the data engineer. They will do other forms of standardization. So some applications could be using male, female, others could be storing it as M for male, F for female. Some others could be 1 for male, 0 for female. So you see that there are variants of one type of data called gender. So it's now the responsibility of the data engineer to also standardize it. Data engineers are very important in the reporting cycle because they help to extract data from the source, transform that data into a standardized format the report is expecting, and load that transformed data into a centralized solution called a data warehouse. The reporting tool would only need to connect to the data warehouse instead of connecting to 50 plus or whatever number of sources the business uses. So this is what the data engineers do. They are responsible for building an efficient and scalable ETL solution, extract from source, transforming the data, and loading that transformed data into a data warehouse ready for reporting by the data analyst or for use by the data scientist as well. So if you want to learn more about how to become a data engineer, it's a high paying role. It's logical, but it's high paying. If you want to learn more, reach out to us. I will discuss and see how we can upskill you.